That is a lot of vills standing around here. They are just going to get one shot. Hey YouTube, it's your boy Widgie here, coming at you with some more Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition, and today I've got some juicy Aztec play for you, and it is a good old cowboy killer. It's a cowboy crusher, because we know that the USA at the moment on the ladder have been doing this cowboy abuse, and this is a very interesting game. I casted this on my Twitch channel, and it's Brownsound playing as Aztec. He's probably the #1 Aztec player at the moment, and he is sort of casually coaching me and advising me in the background, because I'm playing Aztec at the moment and I'm really enjoying it. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and whether or not you're going to try Aztec after this, because they're super fun. And of course, if you do enjoy it, drop a like. Let's do this. I'm going to cut the music. There we go, guys. So this is going to be the first cast, and oh god, I just kicked my ring light there. Need to be a little bit careful. But yeah, so this is the first cast here. So this is going to be between Brownsound and the I think Term Length. Interesting, never heard of Term Length before. And this is the 5 Warrior Priest opening. Now this is something a little bit similar. Oh, look at that though. I didn't even see that Explorer skin. Look at that. Oh my god, how do you get that? I want that. Jesus, I want that. So yeah, this is the 5 Warrior Priest sort of opening here. So similar to the 10 Warrior Priest boom that I recently did in a YouTube video that I did, but this one is not as greedy. So it's like a middle ground. So this is a good sort of standard build. I mean, look at that. Can we just like see how awesome that is? I wanna get that Explorer skin, man. And it's called Good Day Mate, which is fantastic. So I don't know whether Brownsound's actually Australian. I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to see his deck soon, and he's playing against Term Length here. Now, he's going to be going for the Cowboy build, because that's all we know right now, and I want to see how Brownsound deals with this, because I just love watching these lower tier civs, or, you know, underrated or underdog civs try and play against, you know, it's just interesting to watch them play, you know, and I really like Aztec. I think they're a really fun civ. So I kind of want to see what he does here. So he's opening up with the hunting dogs, and he's chopping for a house. Now, normally, I think Brownsound, he sort of says here that you can do that, or you could just go 2 houses. You don't have to go hunting dogs. It's up to you. But I might change. I might try the opening with the hunting dogs. I think it's a little bit greedier, because you're a little bit more delayed, but it's whether you can do it in time or not. And we can see that he's already going for the Cowboy card. This is the first card that you go for. And this is, yeah, it's called the New Patch deck. And this is the card that's going to give you a Warrior Priest, and it's going to enable you to age up twice as fast. And that is going to be for age 2. So this is a little bit different to how it was on the other video that I did, because on the other video, he saved this card for when he gets into age 3. So this means that what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be aging up, or he's going to be aging up, I'm pretty sure he is, going to be aging up with a War Hut first, and then he's going to be going into the age 3 fast if he needs to. So he doesn't have to spend any wood on a War Hut. So if we have a look at Term Length here, he's obviously gone, he's just called it Beginner. I'm not entirely sure who Term Length is, but he's pretty much got, you know, capitalism, Dutch immigrants. It seems he's got all the different options here, all the different immigrants if he needs to use it. And yeah, so we're going to see how he deals with cowboys here. It's going to be really interesting, because I'm not entirely sure. Hey, Bolotex. Is it viable to send both the fast age up and the calendar card as he has in his deck? Now, Brownsound said to me the calendar is just for testing. So he's just testing that. He's not entirely sure. You can just remove it. He's just seeing if he could use it at some point. So it's just a sort of test for him. So he isn't going to use this card. I mean, you could use it, but I don't think it's worth it. I think going for the Cow Macaque is better. I think the calendar ceremony is more of a later game, or if you want to go into more ages. But this kind of play here is more of like an age 2, age 3. It's not really going into age 4 and beyond. So I think going for the calendar is a little bit pointless. And we are getting 3 villagers now as a second age up. So, and now you can see he's getting into the next stage a hell of a lot quicker. And he's going to be getting that War Hut going down. And he's basically kept 5 vills on food. So this is exactly what I've been doing now. This is the build that I've been doing. Keeping 5 or 6 on food. But what's interesting here is he's not actually got any vills on the community plaza. That's what I normally do. Maybe I've been doing it wrong. So he's just got majority on wood here, probably to get another house. The calendar card can be used for multiple age ups, though, if you're going for the FI. Camera Cat can only be used once. I think they are both situational. Yeah, of course. Like, yeah, definitely. I agree. In this case of what he's doing, the strategy that he's going to be doing, the calendar card is not ideal. So he's got the War Hut Travois coming out. He's now starting to get some more of the market upgrades. And we can just have a look here. Looks like he's trying to secure the Jaguar here. And he's got a healer with him, which is fantastic. And now he's going for the 3 warrior priests. So he hasn't actually put any of his vills on the community plaza. He's just been using the 2, the starting warrior priest and the one from the Cowboy Cat card. And he's just using them on the community plaza. That's all he's doing. And now what he's doing is okay, so he's literally just got a couple of market upgrades. He's now got the extra house. And now he's moving all the way over to gold, which is interesting. What is he doing? Is he going for maybe the Mayan Allies card early? What is he doing? Very interested to see here. So we see another house further up here. The 3 warrior priests have now come out and they're going to be going on to here and getting him even more XP. I'm going to be getting XP extremely quickly now for him. Oh, he's actually going to be training spearmen because he's probably anticipating cowboys. So this is something that, you know, specifically for this build, you're probably going to want to do. He's put a forward war hut out, and I imagine his next card is probably going to be slingers, perhaps. No, it's not. 700 wood he's going for, so he's not going for slingers immediately. He's going for the 700 wood. I'm trying to guess to see what Brownsound's going to do here, but he does seem to play each game slightly differently. Hey, Sketchy Pineapple, welcome, dude. Spear are going to do nothing versus the Cowboy. Well, we shall see. We shall see. Cowboys have too much speed. All right. Well, maybe he needs to get some Coyotes then. To potentially... I mean, Cowboys are good against Coyotes though, right? A term length here, getting the Cowboys out. A dangerous outlaw. Yeah, they are light-ranged cavalry. So, yeah, they're probably going to be good against Coyotes. Yeah, so it's going to be difficult. He's probably going to need slingers, to be honest. But he's going for spearmen, which is strange. So what's he doing back at home here? So he's pretty much macroing food and gold, and he's using that 700 wood to sort him out with some wood for further troops. He might get a second war hut here, maybe a couple of houses. It's hard to say. Is he going to go slingers now? He is. Okay, now he's going into slingers. So let's see how this goes then. So these Cowboys are going to pretty much one-shot the spearmen, which is insane. They have a ranged attack of 19. They're good against, 2.2 damage multiplier against Coyotes here. And you can see that they are also just good against heavy cav as well. And they have actually got 19 range attack, which is insane. And their speed is nuts, 7.25. So really, really fast unit. Oh no, he could have snared with the war chief there. He could have done, yeah. Could have done. He could siege the saloon. Yeah, he could have done. I don't know whether he would have got it down in time though, but yeah, that could have been a possibility. So now we do see these slingers coming out for Brownsound. He's got 14. I think he's just trained 5. And I don't know what he's doing with all that wood. Is he building... He might have built another house, but he had 700 wood and he's used a lot of it already. So it's probably just for making slingers alone. And now we've got some slingers out. These guys should do pretty well. Oh, he is getting the war hut down here. Here we go, yeah. So he has still got the community plaza on XP, so just bear that in mind. He's starting to get spirit medicine, which helps against raiding. That increases the HP of the vills. And now we're going to see how this works out. I mean, this is going to be quite good because the slingers are actually a really good unit. I mean, and they also will be countering the cav there because they do double damage to light range cavalry. I mean, that's actually 2 times bonus damage. So that means that they actually do 24 damage. That's what that means, right? Yeah, because 8 damage, and then it says times 2, 2 times bonus damage. Yeah. Is that... Am I just derping out here? That's what that means, right? Does that mean double damage? I don't know. It is 1.5. What? Am I derping out? Well, I don't know why I'm derping out right now. 0.75, that means they do a bonus or they do less to hand shock infantry. I don't really know. Aztec should win, so Sketchy. Yeah, slingers will win it. Yeah, because of the negative multiplier versus all cav. Yeah, so when it says, hang on a minute, when it says 0.75 bonus damage, that means that they do bonus damage, but it's 0.75 times on top of the 8, right? So you go 2 times 0.75. Yeah, 2 times 0.75 because the negative part. Okay, right. Yeah, like what does that? It says bonus, so it's extra, right? So that means that they do bonus against everything. They do bonus against cav, hand shock, you know, but they only do an extra little bit at 0.75 damage. No, it's less. It's just a tag. Okay. Okay, right, okay. Maybe I'm just reading that wrong. Yeah, maybe it's just double damage, and then it's, yeah, they get a reduced amount of attack. Okay, I'm being stupid. Look at that, though. 5 times bonus damage. So that's insane. So they're going to be swinging at 60 HP a hit, which is nice. And they're actually pretty good against shock infantry. So here we go. So pushing in with a majority of slingers here. And training slingers now just from both war huts and getting a further slingers. He's now switched to the war hut, increasing damage by a further 10%. And these slingers are going to do a great job with clearing up some of these Minutemen. And the slingers, the Cowboy's not going to be able to do anything there. They're not going to be able to get in at all. The slingers are doing a great job. They're relatively fast themselves, 4.5 for infantry. And now we've got also the Jaguar Prowl Knights from the big TC button has come in. And we've got the Spearmen. So we've got a Spearman Slinger, which is basically like a longbow pike sort of composition here. To be honest, I think he could just go Coyote Slinger would do. But here we go. Don't know why, but it's there. By the way, there are new animated emotes, so sketchy. I know you're a subscriber, so go ahead and try them out. There's 2 at the moment, but I'll be getting more animated emotes, and I'll be refreshing the emotes as well for you guys. There it is. Look at that. There you go. Yeah, affiliates have finally got animated emotes. Yeah, I just found that out, actually, not too long ago, which is awesome. So Brownsound doing an absolute blinder here. So now what he's going for is he's going for the 5 Vils. He's gone ahead and got his 2 shipments here. And he doesn't need the Coyote combat because he's not really going Coyotes in this game. And he's just getting some more eco. And he's doing a great job. Now he's basically got his macro split for wood and food. Perfect. I don't know whether he got market upgrades. I wasn't really paying too much attention. I was trying to figure out about the whole issue with the multiplier. I was being stupid there. So we see now more slingers coming out, which are going to be great against the Coyotes and the Cowboys, sorry. And to be honest, term length is pretty much out of ideas here. This is his build. This is it. So, you know, if you can counter this, and as long as you've got a backup plan with some pikes just in case he somehow goes cav, then you should be in a good position. So he hasn't switched over back to XP. He's still got the damage on, but these slingers are going to do a brilliant job here, and he's just training more. And he is going for the calendar ceremony. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, he's switching out. He's going for 6 Puma Spearmen now. Nice. So this is the deck that's being used, and this is pretty much the deck that I've got now. I kind of, I'm just trying to learn from Brownsound and see how he plays Aztec, because I do enjoy playing them. And the only way to learn is to watch someone who's really good at playing the Civ. But we can see he's pretty much just doing a great job with getting villagers. Like, he's doing a way better job than me. Yeah, it is kind of actually misleading when you actually do read it, because it's saying it's bonus damage, and that's wrong. Because if you say that's 0.75 times bonus damage, that means that they do their base damage along with bonus. So they might need to actually change that. I mean, I don't know whether that's just me being weird, but from a mathematical sort of brain, that doesn't make any sense. It's the wording. It's bonus damage. It should just be damage, I think. Okay, so 39 slingers we've got, 10 spearmen. And he's basically he's not getting any more spearmen. He's just making slingers. You know, he's just got so many of them now. I mean, 46 is an immense size. And I don't know what Brownsound is thinking now. He's getting the Springfield Armory. And there's pretty much, I don't know what he's going to do here. He's kind of very sort of compact here in his base. And Brownsound is moving in. He's moving in with those slingers at a humongous force. He hasn't got any siege capability though, but if he can just basically deplete the entirety of the Cowboys here, he'll be in a good position, because this is such a great trade-off. Like resource-wise, it's brilliant. You know, these Cowboys are so expensive; they're 130 gold each, and the slingers are trading with immense value. So that's really, really good. And we can see here that he's just constantly creating villages still. And, you know, he's just basically going to sit in his base. He's got so many units that, I mean, he could just go spearmen now. He could start to get some spearmen in. He could start to siege. Looks like Cowboy's shredding. Plus 78 XP. The USA player's in trouble. Welcome, Harrison. How you doing, man? Welcome, everyone, by the way. We're already in double digits. That's awesome. The low range of the slingers really limit them here. Yeah, they are. They're not the best. I mean, their range is... what is their range, actually? Their range is 16, right? Yeah. But still, like, the Cowboys' range is really not that good. But, I mean, look at this mass of slingers. 53 now. Absolutely insane. And pretty much, Brownsound is just... He's now going to get some gold. So, I don't know after this whether he's going to start getting some Puma Spearmen or whether he's thinking about aging. But he needs to be careful here, because there's a lot of Vils standing around here. They are just going to get one shot with the amount of them. So, that's kind of crazy. The thing is, with Cowboys, you can hit and run pretty effectively. Yeah, because they're just so fast. And you can see here, the Vils do have a lot of HP. Garrisoning in the War Hut, which is awesome. I always forget about that. You can always garrison in the War Hut. So, you know, for term length here, it's a bit of a sticky situation. He's finding it hard to raid, but he is just continually making Cowboys, and he's trying to get the upgrades for them now as well. So he is fully committing to H2 here, and he just wants to keep doing this. That's all he wants to do. Brownsound now going for the... I thought he would be, yeah, going for the pike now. He's got enough slingers. He just needs to get pike, but it's still difficult because it's so hard to get them, to get these Cowboys. So, I don't know, maybe he needs some coyotes to try and potentially, like, snare. I don't know. Talk about real Cowboys and Indians. Exactly, this is it. This is it right here. So here we go, guys. So the slingers doing a great job, just always being aggressive, making sure when they're in range to try and get any more hits. And the Vils are actually going to be caught off guard here. He has got extra Vil HP, but those slingers are going to do a great job if they can get on those villagers, but they seem to be wandering off. But Brownsound still doing a good job. He's got 41 Vils now and losing Cav. And now here's the Hussars. So this is the issue. So he needs to make sure that he actually does get his Spearmen in here, because this switch to Hussar is going to be quite deadly for him. Slingers are going to stay, and they're going to try and take down the Cowboys, and the Puma Spearmen moving in. And we just need to make sure that the slingers try and focus the Cowboys here. And more Puma Spearmen coming in. Doing a good job. Still 35 slingers. And he's got another card available. I'm not too sure what he's going to go for. He's going to go for another 600 gold. Why not? And he's just going to be using that gold to train Puma Spearmen, it seems. I don't know whether he's going to get it in time. But it looks like he's got another... Has he got 3 war huts? He has. He's got another war hut somewhere. And I don't know where that... Oh, it's up here. So he's just got a sheer number of war huts. He's got a lot of wood coming in. A lot of wood stacked. So he could build another war hut if he wanted to. Yeah, the Spearmen doing a good job there. Yeah, he anticipated that there would be some answer. But these slingers are just going to trade really well. So he just needs to be careful. But as long as he plays it well, the Spearmen are also going to, you know, he's guarding the Spearmen well here. Slingers are doing a great job allowing the Spearmen just to start taking down the infrastructure, which is awesome. Well, I heard his name was Tom DeLong. It could be, couldn't it? Of course he has a lot of wood. Is that his other... Is he changed his name? Term length to Tom DeLong. Oh, God. I don't know. Okay, so we got some more Spearmen coming out. Oh, that's his Twitch name. Okay, I didn't even know that. Okay, so it's obviously Tom then. Okay, I had no idea. So we do see some more sieging going down here. Doing a great job trying to contain those Cowboys. Stop them from coming out. And trying to do any sort of counter raiding. There's a 5k score difference now. And just more Spearmen coming out. And that's it, you know. He's got the increased damage, 10%. And a really, really nice build here. I love this. I'm going to try and learn as much as I can from Brownsound because I do enjoy Aztecs and I want to keep playing them. But it is soul-destroying playing them because they're not the easiest civ to get the hang of. And they're definitely not the strongest. However, their slingers are a great unit. They're one of the best units. My most favorite unit in the game. I think they're just nuts. I love their animation. I love, you know, when people, like, when military get killed by them, they just get launched. They're very unforgiving, yeah. Like, if you lose a key fight with Aztec, it's basically over. So you got to be very careful, you know. And that is a lot of Cowboys still. Even though the slingers have range resistance of 30, you know, term length does have extra upgrades. He's got 20 damage now, so he needs to be very careful what he's doing. 20 damage. And now this is going to allow Brownsound to be able to get stuck in on the TC. 16 spearmen are going to be able to start sieging this down. They've got immense siege, 41 siege. I think that's the highest siege of any spearman in Age 2. An amazing, amazing unit as well. One that I really like as well. The slingers and the Puma are my favorite, I think, from the Aztec because of their just sheer power. We now have Calendar Ceremony, which reduces the cost to the next stage. I don't really know how that works, so if we do get to see that, that would be great. And now we've pretty much got the pivotal fight here. It looks like the Cowboys are going to be going down. There's nothing that he can do. He's got to try and contest it, but there's nothing that can be done. TC is down. Slingers are going to just clear up all of the vills, and there's a nice pot of gold there of 320 if he can get a cheeky villain to take it. Slingers are doing just a great job at just sort of shielding the spearmen here from doing their job, sieging down the house. AOE3 category has more than 200 viewers. Pogs. Poggies, mate. Get it in. Get it in. I'm glad I'm contributing, what is that, 14 viewers? I'm glad I'm contributing 14. Welcome, guys. So he's got another card available. I don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to be going for just a 600 coin again? I imagine. He's just constantly making the good old slingers. He's got so much wood backed up as well. But he's just done a great job here at just slowly whittling down the Cowboys with the slingers the whole game. Doing a great job. The Hussar was a bit scary there, the Hussar switch. And now another 600 coin, as I mentioned, going in. Huge score gap now. Term length is still going for the Cowboys with military drummers, which is going to increase the speed, I believe. And there it is, guys. GG. GG's.